Welcome back to my channel. My name's Jessica. I'm from Jessica's Craft Corner, a craft time. So this is what we made in our last miniature build. So it's a little dresser. I haven't stuck the top ones down, but we might have to do that because they're going to move around. And I worked out what this was. It's like the range hood. Duh. So anyway, we're up to round 5 now. So let's pull out our instructions and see what we're building today. Might have to, I think, just zoom you in a little bit further so that you can see what we're doing. All right, today we're going to start by building, I think this is a little tea set that's outside. Oops, sorry, knocked the table. So we need to get all our pieces here. Let's start with bag E. Let me find E. My bags have got all mixed up. E. All right, let's go here. E5, E7. Do you reckon they're the big ones? Yeah. 2E6. And then we need G, H, and A. So just pop all these back in so we don't lose them. Go on, here you go. I think we'll be coming back to this. Yeah, we'll be coming back here. So I'll just pop these in for now. What did we say? H. So I'll just get my little patty pan out. Or a patty pan to put these in. These are all the tiny little bits. Another use for your drill trays. Okay, so it looks like we want the big white one, H, three of these little ones. They're slightly different in size, but that's okay. Is it that piece there? Yeah. And then G, a bit of wire, which looks like it's going to be the teapot. We're going to make a cute little teapot. So I hope everyone is well. Just find my G. And I'm guessing it's this black bit of wire here. So I'll just grab that out. It's quite a big bit of wire. And then we need a 13 to 13. Let's see if I can find it on our... Here it is. This one here. So I'll grab my snips and cut it out, and then we'll grab the trimmer and trim it down. So yeah, I hope everyone is well. It's getting a little bit chilly here. I'm in New South Wales, so we're not in lockdown at the moment, but my family are all in Victoria and they're all in lockdown again. So fingers crossed we don't go back into lockdown up here. Definitely have plenty to occupy myself with. I'm so close to finishing my koala diamond painting, which I probably will have finished by the time this video uploads, and get started on my cheetah, which the unboxing is due to go up in a few days, so it should be up by the time this one is up. So I'm excited for that. All right, so first we need to just add we need some glue. Okay, and my paintbrush, where did that go? So I'm loving the paintbrush. Oh, I should have bent that first. It's a bit stiff. Loving my paintbrush to put all the glue on. Find it so much easier than actually squeezing the glue straight on. So that's our top. And then we're going to turn it over and glue our legs on. E5 is that, and yeah, this just sits on the top. So we may not be able to finish this today because I'm going to have to give the legs a chance to dry. But we can finish all the components and I'll show you in episode 6 how the table looks all set up. This is quite a simple one, so we might actually get another step done. Now, we want to put the long bits under the table. Might get my tweezers for this. Or I could flick it. We all know I'm really good at flicking things. Okay, so this is why you need to do it, just get that glue off my fingers. Let me see if I can hold it better, this one. This is another reason why I like PVA rather than a super glue, because I can wiggle my parts, except that it takes a bit longer to dry, but it's really handy when you need to slot something in. Whoops, I've got glue all on the underside. That's okay, you won't see the underside of the table. There you go. All right, so that's all glued now. Put that in a little bit more. Stop playing with it. The more I adjust it, the more everything moves. I'm going to put that to the side and try and make. Okay, so we need G10 at 0.5 of a centimetre, because this is going to be, that's tiny, tiny, tiny. Tiny, tiny, tiny. Let's get these out. I don't even know. Oh no. So that is 1.7 to that. Oh, 0.5 for the teapot. Okay, so we need 1.7 centimeters. Roughly. I'm just going to do it roughly. And then we want to bend it over so it's on top of each other. Yeah, that looks good. And then this goes in here. It's a bit too long. I'm going to have to snip a tiny, tiny bit off. And that sits in there. Oh, okay, so let's see if we can get some glue on this. It's got a hole in the bottom, so I can't pour glue into it. Might get a toothpick. Yeah, I think that'll work. Okay, tweezers again for our little tiny. Done. So I'm just going to lay that on the side, just off the camera, and hopefully that will dry. Now we need that 0.5, which is going to be the spout of the teapot. How am I going to measure 0.5? What am I going to put a mark on it with? So, so tiny. Okay, I'll just have to guesstimate it. So that is our spout, and I'm guessing it needs to bend a little bit. just a tiny bit. All right, we'll leave that to the side. And then the next piece we need is 1 centimetre long, so double. I haven't told husband yet I've stolen his pliers. These are really good pliers. I like them. All right, so this is going to become the handle. So we need to bend it to become a handle. Now, how I'm going to glue this on, I have no idea. Okay, so we get our tiny, oh. No, that 0.5 goes in the top of the bead. I'm misreading the instructions because the 0.8 is the spout. I didn't see it here that it just went, oh, that's too long for there. It's too long by about half. Tiny, okay. Let's see, we might use a toothpick again to get some glue in this bead. And then our tweezers to smush that in. Okay, so that becomes, I don't know if you can see that. It's not, there you go. That becomes the lid of our teapot. Right. Where's the wire? We need 0.8 now. That's probably what I had. And then that's the spout. Right. Don't lose it. I'm just going to put this wire away because I reckon we might need it somewhere else because that's quite a long bit of wire. And then this is our spout for our teapot. Looks like a very long spout. Let's see how we go. So we just have to put the handle on the, let's handle, spout. How does the spout of a teapot look? I reckon this is too long. I'm going to cut it down. It looks too long. Now this, I might need a heavier glue. I don't think I have anything on me. Alright, let's see if we can glue it on. I don't know if this is going to work. I might have to go and find some super glue, which I'm not sure I have any. Oh no, I didn't squish them enough. I just need to get lots of glue on it. It's going to dry clear, so that's okay. I feel I need to build this in a tray, actually. Let's build it on a clear block. Because once it's being built, I'm not going to be able to move it until it's dry. Which means we won't be able to build anything else. Okay. I'm going to use these tweezers. Because they'll hold it for me. Put a big dollop of glue on that. Those tweezers didn't work. Now I've got glue all over my clear block. It's okay, I'll be able to get that off. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I don't glue it to my clear block because that wouldn't be good. Okay, so our little top. Now if I lose this, I know I don't have a bead to replace it, so we might go the other way. Oh, this is one of the fiddlier ones I've done. Oh no, the handle's fallen off. Okay, let's get the top on. Okay. Any suggestions in the comments on how I could have done this better? Let me know. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to get the handle to stick. Okay, let's clear off this clear block to start with before we get any more glue on it. Excuse me, there's going to be rustling. I'm just going to get a baby wipe out if I can open the packet. I swear sometimes these packets are childproof. All right. How are we going to glue this on? Oh, I thought I almost dropped it then. Well, I did drop it. I thought I almost lost it. I don't know if the PVA is going to cut it for the bead. So I'm not sure how I'm going to actually get the spout to stay up. And this is why I wanted to kind of do this with you guys so you can see some of my challenges and help me work out how I'm going to do this. I know, let's see if this works. I've got a glue dot, maybe, if I can find one. Let's see if this works. Means there's going to be a glue, now I've got fluff on my fingers. Means there's going to be a glue dot on it, but what if we roll it up into a little ball? Oh, now it's stuck to my fingers. Get off my finger. Okay, not the best. But it's going to hold, but I don't know if I like it. Because it kind of looks like the spout's stuck in midair. Okay. We'll put that there for now until I can think of a better way to do it. At least it'll be together. At least it's on there for now, but I think I'm going to have to go and find some, I'm going to have to problem solve that, possibly find some, I don't like that glue dot will come off, possibly find some super glue, but we will problem solve that later. So I reckon super glue would be the best. I don't think I've got any other glue that would work. But at least the pieces are all stuck together and they can't go anywhere for now. So I will come back to that and you will see this in episode 6. Right. Now we want E. So this is going to be a little table. Let me see. Oh, it's a little stool for the table outside. Okay. So we need, they do make 2 of them. Okay, there's a table, they're the same size. Okay, so we want that, and that, and I'll just get the stuff out for the next one because it's all in here too. Okay, so they're for our next 2 projects. So we've got like an armchair and a stool. So this just goes on all the same as what we did for the table. So your legs are going on there, and then the little bits of wood between them. I need some more glue. I might glue straight onto the table here instead of the wood, instead of those tiny bits of wood. Just get them on there and then we can straighten it all up once they're in there. hands are not very steady today. Okay. That's the little, oh no. That's meant to be, it's meant to be the other way around. Damn it. Read the instructions, woman. So it's actually meant to be this way. Let's take them all off and clean them. It's meant to be the other way around. Okay. I've got something to dry it. Okay, so we'll start again. It's meant to be the feet that go in. Like the little square bits. That way. Sorry, my hand's in the way. I'll just get that one on. So it creates more of a like a box than a table. Now this is where the tricky bit begins, because you've got to get this bit to hold. Oops. Okay. I'm gluing everything to each other. Today is not my day. Alright. Stand up. I've got to get that to hold in there. So I might try and get them to hold quickly before they fall. And then I'll flip it around the other way to dry. Oh. This is so hard to get in. Oh, now it's stuck to my tweezer. Bugger. It's stuck onto my tweezers. Sorry, concentration. Damn it. I might just get a little bit of glue straight onto there. You need enough glue to hold it, but if you get too much glue, then it becomes slippery. It's a real catch on how much, and then it keeps sticking to my tweezers. Okay, I need to clean my tweezers better. Why are you being painful? Okay, I think I've got it there. That one's falling now. Alright, I'm going to try and flip it over so that the weight's on it that way. Alright, it's very crooked. Okay, we're up. I don't know, you're not going to be able to, I can't tilt it, but it's sitting there. It's done. It's not the best work, but it's put together. Right. But like I said, don't come to my page if you want perfection, because I am definitely not about perfection. This time I'm going to read the instructions a bit better, and I'm going to use this key block again because that's really good. So that one lays like that, and then we want to put glue along one edge of the brown, and that goes across the cross beam, and then okay, this becomes a backrest, so we want that just on the tip of that one there. Not sure how that's going to just balance. Kind of just need it to balance. Maybe it will stay. And then we just put this on. Oh, that was easy. If that will stay. So I need to make sure I'm going the right way. So we want glue along there and glue on the backrest. Okay. Fiddle, fiddle, fiddle. So I need the backrest to stand. Might be... Might use the tweezers. Keep dropping it. I am having struggle street today. Now I've flipped this. I can't. Okay, that's staying for a second. Damn it. Somehow I've got to get this backrest to hold in place. But the problem is it's balancing on that tiny little bit. So hopefully when you get... Yes. Perfect. Done. Okay. Yet again, I'm not going to flip it, but that's our chair. So other than the teapot, the little round bits go onto the table. They just get glued on. And that is it. Should we do the bed? Should we do the bed? Let's do the bed as well. Let's get a few things done today. So they're all off drying. I'll have to come back to the teapot and find some super glue or something. The PVA is just not going to cut it, sticking metal to plastic. But let's do the bed. We need F. So we need F4, okay, let's just get all the bits out. I'm guessing that's F4. F1, F2, F3, and then the rest is all like a fabric. So they're in our G's. Oh, two of them are the pillows that we've already made. Where are they? So let me... Now the double, I just picked these up, and this double-sided tape we use for these is not the best. So what if I maybe put some glue in them now as well? They've all popped open just sitting here. Hopefully that glue will glue them down a bit stronger. So they're the pillows. So we'd already made them when we made the cushions for the couch. This one's popped a little bit here too. So that double-sided tape worked well to start with, but it's just not holding them enough over time. But it seems we've got the initial hold. Maybe the glue will just give it that last little bit of hold it needs to stay shut. We'll see. Right, now we need lots of bits of fabric, so I'm just going to try and get them out without losing everything else in this bag. There's so many little bits in this bag. Alright, so we need G2, which looks like... I don't want that clear bit. We don't want grass. We need G4. What do you think? G4 and G5. That's G6. That's G5. G2, G4. So the bed goes together, and then I'm not sure what all the bits are. Let's just see what we've done with what we've got out, and we'll see how we go. First we need to make the bed. So we've got the base and G3. goes along the edge, we can do that easy. Hopefully easy. This is a little bit bigger. A little bit wider. So hopefully it will just stick and stay. Done. Step 1 easy. Okay. So then we have to put the bed head on. So I'm just going to put a big bit of, needs to go the legs. I need some more glue, and across here, because we have to flip it over. Let's see if we do it this way. Okay. Now, I just want to tap that back bit out so it's a little bit more flush. It's not working. It's alright, you're not going to see it. And then the other bit of black is the bed end. So we need the legs and across. That's the bed end. Oh, a cute little bed. Okay. Now the rest of the instructions are not in English. It says we should have a little yellow bit to make a yellow cushion. Oh, it's not yellow. It just looks yellow in the instructions. Here it is. I can't get it out. It's like a cream, which means we're going to need our fluff again too. So the instructions are actually in a different language. So I'm just going to go and have a look at what it says on the front here. Oh, it just sort of all laid there. Okay, let's just make a bed up. So it has this white bit here, which is our mattress, I'm guessing. So I'm going to grab my snips and just roughly snip it where the top of the mattress would be. So this is going to be our mattress. I'm going to glue this down. This is going to be our mattress. Oops. So I'm just going to glue it straight on. I might just pour glue straight onto this because it might be easier to just pour it on and spread it rather than keep dipping back into the glue. It sounds like there's a delivery truck outside. Okay, one mattress going on the bed. Wish it was that easy to flip the mattress. And then all they do is just lay this over the top, but that's too big. I reckon it needs to be cut there. They just lay that over the top, and I want to see the foot of the bed. I don't want it draping. That's like the sheet. I'm going to change it a bit. And this one, they just fold up and fold back and fold up. So it has like a little fold in it. Oops, I've knocked the underside of it. I almost want it just to be flush on the bed instead of hanging over, because it's not going to drape. See, it's just going to stand up. It's just going to look. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to play with that on the sewing machine and actually make it into like a little doona, I think. I think I am, because, and I might even run a stitch along the pillows as well, because it's just not going to sit nice. So I'm going to make a little doona, and that's going to be our little cushion at the front. So the cushion is easy to make. We might make that now. I just want to straighten. No, I'll fill it first, and then we can straighten it. I'll do the same. I'll use the double-sided tape, and then I'll trim off once it's on. I'll trim it down, and yeah, I might run a stitch around it. I'll take these inside and put them on the sewing machine and make like a little blanket with a, instead of having frayed edges, because sitting like that, it's just, there's no way it's going to actually fold over the bed. So I'll wait for the bed to dry, and then I can take it in and make some sort of blanket for the bed. All right, let's stuff this. Just a little bit of stuffing. I don't think we need much. It's only going to be a very little cushion. And yeah, I'll run a stitch around the edge of the cushions as well, just so that they hold together. Now, I haven't left myself much room here to stuff it. Wrap it around here. See if I can get it in that way. There you go. Go on, going on. In you go. That's enough. You don't want it too full. So I'm not going to cut the edges of this one. I'm going to run the sewing machine around it, and then I'll trim it down, but that will just hold it together enough. And that's going to be our little cushion on the front of the bed. So thank you very much for watching me today. Pop back for episode 6, I think will be the next one, and you can see how these all finished up and how I problem solved with the teapot and fixed up the bed, because yeah, I'm just not 100% happy with it like that. Hope you all have a lovely day. If you like my video, give me a thumbs up and think about subscribing. Thank you very much.